Alright, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the health world recently. So, the FDA just approved a new flu vaccine called mFlusiva, specifically for folks aged 50 and older. Now, on the surface, this might sound like just another vaccine announcement, but personally, I think this is a big deal, and here's why. First off, this isn't your typical flu shot. mFlusiva is built using mRNA technology, the same game-changing science that powered the COVID-19 vaccines. What makes this really interesting is that it's the first flu vaccine to use this tech for older adults. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a major shift in how we approach seasonal flu prevention. mRNA vaccines are faster to produce, which means if the flu virus suddenly mutates, which it loves to do, we could have updated doses ready much quicker. That's a huge advantage over traditional vaccines, which take months to manufacture. Now, let's talk about why this matters for older adults. Flu isn't just a pesky illness, it's deadly, especially for this age group. Tens of thousands of Americans die from it every year, and older adults are disproportionately affected. So, having another tool in our arsenal, especially one that's shown to reduce flu cases by about 27% compared to other vaccines, is a big win. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The FDA granted accelerated approval for people 65 and older. What this really suggests is that while the data looks promising, there's still more research to be done. Moderna's conducting a post-marketing study, which is standard for accelerated approvals, but it also highlights how much we're still learning about mRNA's potential. One thing that immediately stands out is the side effects. Sure, there's the usual injection site pain, fever, and headaches, but Moderna's data shows these reactions are slightly more common with mFlusiva than with traditional flu shots. Now, personally, I think this is something to keep an eye on. While these side effects are temporary and not deal-breakers, they do raise questions about how people will perceive the vaccine. Will older adults be willing to trade a bit more discomfort for potentially better protection? It's a trade-off that's worth discussing. What many people don't realize is that this approval didn't come without drama. Earlier this year, there was a public dispute when a top FDA official initially blocked Moderna's application. This was during Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s tenure as health secretary, a period marked by heightened vaccine scrutiny. But Moderna challenged the ruling, and a panel of independent advisors unanimously recommended approval. This back and forth isn't just bureaucratic red tape, it's a reminder of how politicized and contentious vaccine approvals can be, even for something as routine as the flu shot. If you take a step back and think about it, mFlusiva's approval is part of a bigger trend. mRNA technology is no longer just a COVID-19 success story, it's becoming a cornerstone of modern medicine. From my perspective, this is just the beginning. We're likely to see more mRNA-based vaccines for other diseases in the coming years, and that's incredibly exciting. But it also raises a deeper question: how will this technology reshape our approach to public health? Will it democratize vaccine development, or will it create new challenges in accessibility and trust? Here's my closing thought: mFlusiva isn't just a new flu vaccine, it's a glimpse into the future of medicine. It's a reminder that innovation doesn't happen in a vacuum, it's shaped by science, politics, and public perception. So, as we head into flu season, I'm not just thinking about this vaccine's impact on older adults, I'm thinking about what it means for the next wave of medical breakthroughs. What do you think? Is mRNA the future, or is there more to the story? Let me know in the comments below.